Let's now take you to Abuja, to the National Collation Center, where our correspondents Ndee, Amaugo, and Tobi, Soniyi are standing by to bring us up to speed with happenings there. Ndee, Tobi, you're very welcome. Thanks for joining us. What do you make of all the drama that we just saw with Dino Melaye screaming at the head of the INEC chairman and I guess every other party complaining about the uploading of the results?
All right, thank you so much. Wrote to Cynthia and Vimbai. I have with me here the Judiciary Editor, Tobi Soniyi. I am, of course, Ndee Amaugo. And we started with Dino raising some objections about the collation event that took place yesterday concerning Ekiti. The accredited voters, he said that there were about 301,000 plus, but the INEC chairman had to correct him that what the scope reeled out was 315,058 and not the figures that Dino Melaye quoted that the scope from Ekiti reeled out. But I'll bring in, of course, the Kwara scope. We have the Kwara result, that of Osun, that of APC, and that of Ondo. Out of these four, we have APC winning 3 of them and PDP winning the Osun presidential ballot. Let me bring in Judiciary Editor Tobi Soniyi to throw more light on the events that transpired here at the Collation Center. We're observing a 1-hour interlude before we get back and expect that some of the results will come in from the centers across the Federation. Tobi, come in. All right, I have with me here, like I said earlier, on Tobi Soniyi, the Judiciary Editor, Arise News. I started by telling them there in the studio of the event that transpired here at the Collation Center, where Dino raised some objections about the scope, what the scope reeled out yesterday as the number of total votes that was cast. But the INEC chairman had to make some correction, saying that the figures that Dino was quoting was absolutely wrong from what the scope gave. You want to throw more light on that?
Yeah, thank you, Ndee. It's been quite interesting, and it's been a tense movement here in day 2 of at the Collation Center. I think basically there were some discrepancies in the figures some people thought they had and what the collation officer presented. But luckily for everyone, the figures are displayed on the board, and I think the correct figures, which is 315, was shown, and that was resolved. But I'm not sure to the satisfaction of the PDP agent, because he raised some other issues, which we are going to go into very shortly too.
Yes, he raised some issues about, I think he said he wanted, not only him, some other of the agents, said that they wanted the scopes from the centers that were being collated to say before they begin to announce the results that these are the uploaded results from the various centers, Kwara, Ondo, Osun, and their likes. But then the INEC chairman has something to say about the fact that that was not correct in law. You want to say something about that?
Yeah, Dino, the agents of the People Democratic Party and some other political party agents are insisting that the collation officer, to me, it's like they are demanding that they should swear to a note that what they are presented is what was uploaded into the INEC server. But I really don't think the argument goes into anything. It's not an issue. Even if they say so, it doesn't change anything. So for me, it's not something that it should have belabored anyway. But Dino also demanded for more transparency. He wants some of the board to display other figures, other processes. But according to the INEC chairman, some of the issues, or most of the issues he was raising, are issues that should have been dealt with at ward level, at council level, and at state level. Yeah, and that they cannot be trashed at this point. But no, Dino won't have none of that. He's insisting that the process should be more transparent. They should allow them to, one of the agents even asked that they should be given time to do their own calculation to see whether it tallied with what the state collation officers are announcing. But the man said the purpose of this process here is not to do calculations, because all the party agents were at the polling unit and they signed the results, which are now being displayed on the board. But still, the PDP agent was not satisfied. At a point, the INEC chairman has to accuse him of being disruptive, but he kept on railing and railing. But the chairman continued to calm him down, but eventually he accepted to calm down. But I'm not sure he went away satisfied, really.
Did he really accept the calm down, or that when he was going to the podium, security agents came to block him, and that was when he turned back? And then to speak to the fact that the chairman said the issues they are raising, they're not supposed to raise at the Collation Center. If they want these issues to be trusted, they tender a petition or something of the sort. He spoke about that.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, Ndee. And he also said that, look, the issue they can raise, they should restrict themselves to the state that is being discussed. That the platform is not to raise general issue. If they are discussing Ekiti, if you have any issue with Ekiti, raise it, do your background check. I mean, liaise with your agent at the ward level. I mean, get their figures, and if they raise any issue, you can then come back and raise the issue. That is not, the process here is not for fishing. It's not to start looking for the evidence here. If you have got the evidence, come forward with it, then we'll address the issue.
All right, let's just give you some of the results. Kwara, the results that came in, you have total number of rejected votes. Oh, let me begin with accredited, 497,509. Rejected, 101 million. A number of accredited, like I said, 497,509. APC came out tops in Kwara with 263,372. LP 31,166. NMPP 3,141, and PDP 136,909. Accredited voters 469,971. Rejected votes 26,712. And the total votes cast, we have 496,683. You have results from Osho PDP. This is where PDP won. You have total number of votes, 1,954,800. Accredited, 759,362. Valid, 733,203. Total votes cast, 756,744. APC has 343,945. LP, 23,283. NMPP, 713. And PDP, 366. PDP took or should state. You have Ondo. APC wins here. Total number of votes for APC, 369,924. LP 47,350. NMPP 930. PDP 115,463. We'll be going back in the next hour, just about 30 minutes or thereabout, for the continuation of this process. Ndee Amaugo here reporting live from the ICC, the Collation Center. Thank you, Rotus, Vimbai, and Cynthia in the studio. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Ndee, and of course, judiciary reporter there, Tobi, Soniyi.